Various retail stores have recalled Lunchly products due to FDA's concerns. The sign in the tweet reads, "Due to public health concerns, the FDA has recalled Lunchly products. We will restock as soon as deemed fit for consumption and ship through our warehouses."
Lunchly had been recalled due to those problems.
So annoying. The disinformation, man, because that makes it seem like there's an actual serious problem.
When MrBeast and Logan Paul announced their shiny new collab product, Lunchly, it was supposed to be the future of kids' snacks. A better version of Lunchables. A mix of prime hydration, Feastables candy, crackers, turkey slices, and cheese, marketed as fun, convenient, and healthy. But instead of winning over fans, Lunchly has become one of the biggest YouTuber product disasters ever. And the man who helped completely flip the internet against it wasn't some commentary YouTuber, it was none other than DanTDM, a creator loved by millions of kids worldwide. Dan didn't just criticize Lunchly, he exposed it, and his words cut deeper than any drama channel ever could. So let's break this down. What exactly is Lunchly? Why the backlash is insane? And how DanTDM might have completely ruined MrBeast's latest empire. On September 17th, 2024, Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, teamed up with Logan Paul and KSI to announce Lunchly, marketed as a better-for-you competitor to Lunchables. The lineup was simple: crackers, turkey slices, cheese, a Feastables bar, and of course, a Prime bottle. The selling point? According to Jimmy, Lunchly had fewer calories, less sugar, more electrolytes, and higher quality ingredients than Lunchables. It was positioned as the healthier choice for kids. But right from the start, people weren't buying it. Why? Because Lunchly was marketed as healthy while containing candy and caffeinated drinks. Parents immediately called out that Prime, one of the main inclusions, is loaded with caffeine and linked to anxiety, dehydration, and sleep problems in kids.
It's not the electrolyte formula for athletes. This is not focused for athletes and designed for athletes whatsoever with 40 milligrams of sodium. Let's think about here, if we're designing an electrolyte formula, the purpose is hydration. We are trying to achieve a state of heightened performance through replenishing lost electrolytes that should already be in balance.
And while Lunchables aren't exactly healthy either, Lunchly was hardly better, just more expensive. But things went from questionable to downright disgusting when customers started finding mold in their Lunchly packs. Parents posted photos of slimy, mold-covered cheese straight out of freshly bought boxes. Multiple viral TikToks and YouTube videos showed mold-infested meals that weren't even expired. One of the most damaging blow-ups came from Rosanna Pansino, a huge YouTube creator, who uploaded a video showing fresh Lunchly packs completely ruined by mold. She said, "This was supposed to be good until December. We just got it from the store today, and there's a ton of mold in here. This is really dangerous." In one of the interviews, MrBeast tried to deny the allegations.
A couple other creators got moldy Lunchlys. Claims sprouted out of that Lunchly had been recalled due to those problems, due to the mold problems.
Yes.
Moldy cheese. How do you plead?
Yes. There was no recall. So annoying. The disinformation, man, because that makes it seem like there's an actual serious problem. Oh, we're recalling Lunchly. Here's the thing. Every single Lunchly with cheese meat is USDA inspected. There is no mold when it leaves our factory. We have the highest QC standards imaginable. What do we have? Why would we ship that out? That doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean?
The clip went viral, and suddenly Lunchly wasn't just a cash grab. It was being called unsafe for kids. But then came the moment that truly destroyed Lunchly's reputation: DanTDM's tweet. Dan isn't a drama YouTuber. He's one of the most beloved gaming creators, with over 28 million subscribers, most of them kids and families. He built his brand on being safe, positive, and trustworthy. So when Dan weighed in on Lunchly, it hit way harder than any commentary channel could. He tweeted, "What happened to YouTubers, man? This is just selling junk to kids who don't know any better. Do better." And it completely flipped the narrative. Parents who may not follow commentary channels saw DanTDM, someone they trust with their kids' entertainment, call out MrBeast directly. Overnight, the internet shifted from questioning Lunchly to outright rejecting it. After Dan's tweet, other creators started piling on. Fans spammed MrBeast's posts calling Lunchly a scam. Twitter/X threads started comparing Lunchly's ingredients to Lunchables, showing almost no difference. And countless food reviewers uploaded videos saying Lunchly tasted the exact same as Lunchables, except it cost nearly double. For $4 a pack, parents realized they were basically paying twice the price of a Lunchable for candy, caffeine, and moldy cheese. And while MrBeast defended the product, saying it was a better alternative, the damage was already done. Jimmy eventually responded to the backlash, tweeting that Lunchly was designed to be a healthier option. Our goal is to give people a better-for-you alternative. Obviously, fresh meals are healthier, but if people are buying pre-made snacks anyway, ours is better than Lunchables. But this defense didn't land. Critics pointed out that instead of addressing mold complaints or concerns about selling caffeine to children, MrBeast was deflecting. The irony? He stayed silent during allegations of hiring problematic employees, but when people criticized his snacks, he rushed to defend them. This left many fans questioning his priorities. Adding to the chaos was MrBeast's choice of partners. Logan Paul and KSI, Prime, their hydration drink, has been under fire for allegedly containing unsafe chemical levels and facing lawsuits over misleading health claims.
Tell me you don't purposely just put, what is it, forever chemicals in your drink to...
Bro, we were shocked. Me and him are talking. We're like, yo, what do people
you don't
think
just
this is?
bust open barrels of forever chemicals and dump that in there?
Like, what do you think this is? Like some fucking rinky-dink operation where that's like what we're trying to like... I don't even want to say. It's so stupid, dude. Yeah, people are so dumb.
Parents were already skeptical of Prime, and now it was literally packaged as part of kids' lunches. People couldn't understand why MrBeast, who built a reputation on generosity and trust, would tie himself to one of YouTube's most controversial figures. Instead of elevating his brand, the collab made him look like just another influencer cashing in at kids' expense. Soon, Lunchly wasn't just criticized, it was memed into oblivion. People called it Moldly instead of Lunchly. Clips of Logan and Jimmy hyping up the product were stitched with people spitting it out on camera. And in the worst possible PR blow, food reviewers actually compared the two side by side and declared that Lunchables looked fresher, tasted better, and cost less. Lunchly, the so-called upgrade, ended up being worse than the original. Commentary YouTubers like to criticize everything. But DanTDM isn't that type of creator. He has a massive child audience, the exact demographic Lunchly was targeting. So when Dan said, "This is wrong," it wasn't just a hot take. It was a warning to parents. If Logan Paul or KSI tweet trash, it's just more controversy. But Dan's voice carries a different kind of weight. Trust. Parents trust Dan. Kids adore Dan. And that's why his tweet didn't just go viral. It shifted public opinion. So where does this leave MrBeast's snack empire? Lunchly was supposed to be the next big brand after Feastables and MrBeast Burger. But instead, it's being called a health risk, a cash grab, and one of the worst YouTuber product launches ever. And unlike other controversies, this one might actually stick, because it involves children's health. Once parents lose trust, it's almost impossible to win it back. At the end of the day, MrBeast's biggest strength has always been trust. Fans trusted him to give away millions, plant trees, and make the internet a better place. But with Lunchly, that trust is breaking. Parents don't see a hero feeding the world. They see another influencer pushing junk food at their kids. And thanks to DanTDM's voice, that truth has spread further than Jimmy probably ever expected. So maybe the question isn't whether Lunchly will survive. It's whether MrBeast's reputation can survive the backlash. Because one thing's for sure, DanTDM completely exposed him.